Welcome to the Cards and Cartridges podcast. I am your host, Ryan, aka OG Retro. I'm here with my man Chris, aka Koozie Retro Games. Welcome back, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing great. My trip was amazing. So we ended up doing 11 states in 15 days.
Incredible.
So we left Michigan, hit Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, Iowa. And I guess you count Indiana as a state too, because we drove through Indiana to get to Illinois. So 11 states.
Wow.
And just overall crazy. I think Colorado was my favorite state. First time really seeing mountains, driving through mountains. It's just beautiful. Texas was amazing. We went to Fort Worth, Texas. So that's where like the stockyards are at. And I don't know if you know what stockyards are.
No idea.
So I Googled it quickly while I was there. And it's really Western vibes, your cowboy hats, your cowboy boots, your barbecue. But it's where they used to like store livestock back in the day. So either like where they would sell livestock, raise livestock, or slaughter livestock. Okay. So they had some like old slaughter houses we saw, and then just cobblestone streets and old buildings. So that was your typical Texas Western vibes. Arkansas was amazing. We did hot springs. So we actually saw like real life hot springs, and they had like, they call it bathhouse row. So like there's all these bathhouses like in this downtown street, and all the water in the pools is fed from hot springs.
Damn.
So
bro.
The one that we went to had like 4 pools, and they ranged from like 94 to like 105.
That's
so
intimate.
Like
I like
tubs.
it. That's very cool. That's very nice.
There's just 4,500 miles on the truck, average 19 miles per gallon.
That's not bad, dude.
Me and my girlfriend didn't kill each other. We had one argument last
about
day
what?
when I
what was
lost
it about?
her credit card the last day.
You're a douche. Yeah, you lost her credit card. Where did you find it?
No. But no. I lost it somewhere cool.
Would you lose it?
The world's largest truck stop.
Yo, so you got to cancel that quick.
Yeah, we did. So we went to the world's largest truck stop. She's like, here, I'll pay for gas. So she handed me her card, fed in the machine. I just put it in my back pocket because it wasn't mine. That's normally what I do with hers. And then I must have kept it in my back pocket. Then we went inside and I pulled out my phone or my wallet or something. And it just
slipped
flew out with it.
Makes sense.
But at this truck stop, they had a barber, a chiropractor, a library, a movie theater.
Oh my gosh.
They had a full hardware store.
A library. Wow.
Yeah. Full hardware store. They had a semi-truck in the truck stop with a mural on it.
Wow.
Gift shop, a food court.
It sounds more like a mall.
Yeah.
Sounds like a mall.
Average customers they serve per day is 5,000.
That's insane.
Yeah,
I want to go there. That sounds cool.
It was sweet. And right next door to it is the National Trucking Museum, and it's free. Wow. So we went in there, and it's just like a warehouse, and it's just like this giant warehouse with rows of trucks from like 1903 to present with signs in front that tell you the history of them.
Wow. That's cool. That is very cool. They should open a game store in there.
Well, that's enough about me. I'm happy to be back. We're happy to be back in your ears. What are we talking about today?
We got some amazing topics today, some very good topics. I am going to be talking about how the PS5 has outsold the Xbox by more than double in Q1 of 2021, but the Switch outsold them both.
I thought you were going to say the PS4 outpacing the PS5 outpacing the PS4, and I was like, talked about that last week.
Yeah, no. This is different. It's interesting that the PS5 has demolished Xbox sales, and then it's even more interesting, I think, that the Switch has demolished them both. Next, we're going to be talking about if we had to keep like 1 to 3 items in our collection, we were forced to sell everything else, or tragedy strikes and a lightning bolt hits our house and a bunch of things go on fire, but like 3 things don't go on fire, what would those 3 things be?
I like
in
that.
Our collections. And then Chris is going to walk us through a little article about Target stopping selling Pokemon cards. They've quit. They've had enough. People pulling too many guns out and knives, and they've wanted to put an end to the Pokemon card violence. So that's what they're going to do. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to finish it out with some video game trivia brought to us by Chris as well. I'm excited.
Yes,
I'm excited.
Me too.
let's start with talking quickly about these PS5 doubling Xbox sales for the Q1 of 2020. What do you think? Do you think that's what do you think? What do you think, Chris? Is that should we have expected this?
Yeah, I think so.
You,
I mean, for the PS5 outpacing Xbox, just personally, I feel like more of my friends play PlayStation than Xbox. I don't know how it is for you. I mean, that's a very, very, very small sample size, but it's something. I feel like more and more of my friends play PlayStation than Xbox. Do you have the specific numbers of how much it is over?
yeah. Yeah, so Sony sold 2.83 million PS5 systems from Jan through March of this year. Microsoft only selling 1.31 million Xbox Series
Oh,
X
wow.
and S consoles, and the Switch sold close to 6 million systems.
That's not Switch in its like lifestyle like beginning. That's Switch current day selling, right?
Yeah, these are all the same numbers Q1 January to March.
Wow. I
Yeah.
would be just real quick, I'd be interested in seeing how many switches were sold during the when the corona first started
Oh yeah, that is a
and
good call.
comparing it to now. Because I saw this TikTok and it was like a Switch just crying in the corner. It was like my Switch not being played since corona first started because I just bought it to play Animal Crossing and now I forgot about it.
Straight up. I feel that.
But
No, I played a
I,
couple games, but
I don't know. I guess just my thoughts are I have more friends that play PS5 than Xbox. I feel like just in the community, more people are going for PS5, more people are hunting for the PS5 bundles.
yeah,
Um,
still not available.
no, and it
I
just
guess
ticks me off with the newest Xbox, just the names of them. Still, I still don't know what Xbox X Series S and then the Xbox One S.
yeah,
It
they've
just
named they've
confuses
named their
me.
shit the same thing too many times.
It just like it. I feel like if like a kid for Christmas, like I want the new Xbox, the mom's not gonna know what the hell to buy.
I agree.
Sorry, Santa's not gonna know what to make.
Yeah, we just ruined Christmas for like any children listening to this podcast. So
It is under
goodbye.
the explicit category.
That's true. That's true. So I guess they shouldn't be here, but yeah, dude, I'm proud of the Switch. I think it's crazy that it's continued to sell this well. Uh, I
I
do
think the
agree with
biggest
you.
factor with that is you can find a Switch in stores.
I was gonna say that too. That is the biggest factor. Switches have been able to be stocked in stores. They had a bit of an issue for a while, but now you're
Mhm.
seeing them in stores again. They've been in stores. So yeah, it just makes sense. It's a great console. It's still gonna be a good console when the
Mhm.
new Switch comes out. Hopefully, fingers crossed soon. And I still think they're gonna sell a bunch of them, kind of like the 3DS, the old that kind of 2DS,
Yeah.
3DS thing.
And I
Uh,
still think that like just Nintendo has a more like family
that is
family just
that aura.
yeah, aura to it,
Aura.
not aroma.
Aroma.
Nintendo just has the family
Nintendo
aurora.
smells like families.
Nintendo, if you want to use that as a marketing
Yeah,
term, just hit us up. We'll take a
yeah.
small lump sum.
A small lump sum.
But I think just Nintendo is that family thing. So it's you're buying it for like your younger kids. You
Yeah.
can even buy it for older kids.
Grandma.
You're yeah, if you're just anybody can play Nintendo.
It's true. It's true. All right. Well, that's all I
Do you
have to
know
really say about that. But
do you know kind of like the quality of games coming out on PS5 versus Xbox? Has that caused a factor at all?
I think that definitely has something to do with it. I think PS5 is coming out hitting with some really solid first party not first party, but exclusives, Sony
Yeah.
exclusives, and some first party. But
What are the new Xbox games called? Are they called the Xbox Series X games?
I guess, oh,
I haven't even seen them on. I'm thinking about it now. I see PS5 games. I can picture the blue case with the white
with the
label
white
saying
label.
PS5, and
Yeah,
I've seen them. I've seen them
right,
sold
dude.
in the
I don't
secondhand
know.
markets. I haven't even seen new Xbox games sold. I don't know what to
Yeah,
look for.
I wouldn't. You're right. I can't picture it either. You're
Do they
100%
have they have games out? Are they just Xbox One games that play on the new
play on that.
system?
That's a good call. I don't know, dude. It's confusing, But you're right. I think the PS5 has already developed a new like brand. Like they've made the PS5. It's a new thing. I don't know what the
Yes.
fuck. I don't know what Xbox newness is.
I
but
can
they're
see
totally
what happened back in the day when the Wii U came out and people were confused between the Wii and the Wii U. I
yeah.
think that's how I am now with the Xbox One and the new Xbox.
I think you're kind of right on that. Yeah, 1.3 million isn't that many. I feel like for a new system, that's like kind of sad.
I do wish that the PS5 would have changed the case. I wish it wasn't blue just like PS4. I wish they would have changed that. But the game case.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
But yeah,
yeah. What
that's
were
the
they
first time
gonna
I thought
make it?
about that. And just anything, just something different. Like Xbox 360 has green cases, the PS4 were blue. I mean, PS3 were clear. Just something different to distinguish itself.
Yes, but blue.
I mean, it's not
Yeah.
a big complaint. Just it would have been nice, but
I feel
wow,
like
I'm
any
really
other color they would go with besides like any of the colors we just named would be
yeah,
very weird.
yeah,
Like
a
a
yellow
brown
case.
case, a yellow case,
Wow, I'm really
green,
thinking now. I don't know what the new
purple.
Xbox games look like.
Yeah, I have no idea. Zero clue.
Wow.
Shame on you, Microsoft. Maybe it's us. Take us through your first topic, bro.
Cool. Let's talk about Target no longer selling cards in store.
GG's.
So Target was kind of the okay. So you don't have Meyer by you. I have Meyer by me. It's a Michigan-based store, grocery
Mhm.
store. They sell toys, clothes, games, and stuff like that too. But they had a card section, and they were like 2 items per person.
Right.
So people would line up. Cards released at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and my buddy would get there at like 7:30. So he kind of wait all day, but he doesn't have a job right now. It's kind of what he's doing to make money. He's doing good for himself.
Fair enough.
But like other people would kind of show up and wait a few hours, but you can only get 2 things. You're not waiting that long. Target was you can grab as many, or you can grab 2 of each product. So
Yeah.
Meyer was 2 things specifically. Target was 2 of each product. So
For
people
you.
would camp out overnight. Yeah, from where I'm located. Yes.
We could get a single one of each
Yep.
Pokemon and sports. So you could get 2 total products.
So they changed it to that. So before it was two of each,
Yeah.
and people were camped out overnight, 13 hours.
Wow.
But we talked about if you're waiting 13 hours to make a grand, why not?
I guess, dude. Yeah. I do.
And then
so this is just a quick interjection because talk about that. My friend and I building crypto machine, mining machine, whatever. Aside that, we go to Micro Center. There are guys camped out for like graphics cards and stuff.
Dude, everything is
like
the markets. I understand markets. I'm a business major. I've been buying and selling games for 5 years, but it's still everything is wood. Wood is selling for 3 times the price that it is now. It costs 3 times as much to build a back deck.
Inflation. I think that's what
graphics cards. Anything.
Yeah.
People are going to Lowe's, buying all the chlorine and reselling the chlorine for pools.
That's savage.
Summer's around the corner. People need chlorine for their pools. There's a demand. Resellers are going to resell. They're going to buy it and upcharge your ass.
That's wild. Oh my god, saltwater pools get saltwater pools. Fuck.
Okay, back to Pokemon or cards and Target. So Target, I guess they were just annoyed of people camping out at the stores.
Oh, they were
fist
pissed
fighting.
that someone had a gun, bro.
Anything, just fist fighting, guns, fights over cards. So Target is no longer selling cards in store, and I think they're only doing the popular cards because my buddy went to Target yesterday and saw them stocking the shelves, and they were stocking like Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, hockey, and like UFC stuff that like is not as crazy resellable and collectible right now. But you're not finding Pokemon, you're not finding NBA, you're not finding football in Target right now.
Yeah, I went today to get a coffee like just before we started recording, and I forgot. I was like, oh, like maybe I'll get some cards, and then I was like, fuck, because there's a Starbucks in the Target, and I was like, maybe I'll get some cards, and nope. But there was plenty of Magic the Gathering available there. So
and I wonder, I've been thinking, and then so Meyer also. So Meyer went from 3 p.m. on Fridays, and they changed it to 6 a.m. on Saturdays. I think it's just because that's what time they open, and they were
Yeah.
tired of people lining up in the electronics department all day. That's
Yeah.
my theory about why.
That
So
makes
it's like,
sense.
what time are you gonna have to get there though? You gonna have to get there at midnight. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to get there at 3 a.m. to get your
Probably
two
midnight.
items.
Probably midnight.
And it's like, yeah, also I don't want to work all day doing whatever at night. I don't want to go sit outside mire in the middle of the night. But
No.
people are gonna do it. And then I know there's been rumors. I think Walmart announced that they're gonna keep selling cards. But I
Yeah.
guess if things arise more and there starts to be fights at Walmart, they're gonna stop selling cards, I'd assume.
Yeah.
What I would assume this would raise prices.
I think so too. It's gonna be like this isn't gonna help people get cards.
No, and I don't think Target's
For
caring
retail.
about
Yeah,
people
Target
getting
doesn't
cards.
give a shit. They just
They're
want
caring about the
their
fights and the
liability.
people
Yeah,
lining
of
up and all that
course.
stuff.
Of course, but yeah, it's just unfortunate because people are gonna have to pay even probably higher prices, or if Target can figure out a way to not like they're not gonna sell them online either. Like
I thought because Target does sell cards online,
yeah,
like you can get stuff online. So I thought about if they're gonna do like release online and ship it to you, or release online and do order pickup. But then it just Target dropping cards is gonna turn into a Supreme drop.
yeah.
People are gonna have
Exactly,
bots and on their
Yeah.
buying cards on Target is gonna be like trying to get a PS5 off of GameStop.
Exactly. No, fuck that.
So I think it is gonna raise prices.
Yeah.
Obviously in the sports card market versus dude, looked up just Shining Fates ETB on eBay today. Do you know what they're selling for?
No, what are they selling for?
$66 free shipping.
Oh my god. That's wild. But
Yeah.
hey, that's cool.
Somebody posted in my local Facebook Shining Legends. Is that the new set?
No.
Oh, is that older?
Yeah, Shining Legends, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a new set. The new set's Chilling Reign,
Chilling
isn't it?
Reign, yeah.
Oh, somebody posted 4 Shining Legends ETBs for $380
Each?
I don't know. I didn't look at it hard enough.
If it was $380 for 4, bye.
Wow.
Those shits are real expensive.
But I mean, Target had it stopped. They tried so many things. They tried 2 per person. They tried doing it on like a mobile like text line, like you had to get there, give them your number, and then they would text you when it was your turn. They tried having security there. They tried everything. So I think they were finally fed up. The employees were probably pissed off.
Employees couldn't take it, bro.
Imagine being the greeter right there.
Oh,
just
my
seeing these
God.
everybody walk in, peek at the card out, then walk out.
At least I go and grab a coffee while I'm there, no matter what.
Yeah.
That's why it's like it was always good. No matter what,
Yeah.
I could have a little bit of coffee.
But I think this is just the beginning. And I mean, the card market's at an all-time high, but it's just like PSA or BGS or WADA. When things not only 2x overnight, but when things 20x overnight, these companies can't come up with a plan or figure out what to do to keep up with the demand.
It's wild. Absolutely wild. But, you know, if people are going to be pulling guns, probably a good thing for now. Let it cool down.
Yep.
Let it cool down. All right. What are we talking about next? Let's talk about where did it go? We're going to talk about 3 games that you would keep if tragedy arose. You had to sell your collection. There was a tornado that swept up all your games except games are collectibles.
Yep.
Or you know, choose 3.
I think I'm ready. So it can be cards too.
That could be cards too.
I'm gonna go with my Champions Path PSA 10 Charizard, just because kind of Champions Path is what got me back into Pokemon. I pulled that card myself. I submitted it myself. It's just got like your birthday one. It's got sentimental value.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go with my copy of Pokemon Ruby CIB. That is one of probably the only game in my collection I still have from my childhood.
Pokemon Ruby CIB.
Yep.
That's so sick.
So that's I found it. I had the cartridge, like we had the little like shoebox or whatever of games in the closet. And I found that cartridge. So I threw that in my collection when I first started collecting. Then upstairs, we have like an upstairs like linen closet, and we keep towels and like batteries and like the fine china. And I found the Pokemon Ruby box in the back of that linen closet.
So sick. I love it.
So that, and then probably my graded copy of Smash Melee, just because I found that locally, didn't know it was happening. First kind of graded game I got, and it was just a hype story behind that.
Yeah, those are 3 good ones.
Definitely.
I'd probably have to go with graded birthday Pikmin from the community and you for the birthday.
Brush my shoulders off on that one.
Yeah. Then we got the graded sealed Pokemon Silver. I'd keep that.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is like an oddball one and a little bit cheating, kind of not cheating, but I'd keep my binder, my base set binder, because not because I really like base set that much, but because the Chansey in that binder is the only card I have for my Pokemon collection from when I was a kid.
Where did you find that? Did you just randomly find that card one day?
It lived in my junk drawer, like at my family in my family junk drawer for like so long, and somehow it made its way. I kept it, like when we sold that house, I like kept that card somewhere, like in something, and then I put it away for a long time, and then when I started collecting base set again, I found it somehow like in something, and I was like, oh my gosh, like have to keep this.
That's awesome.
So yeah, there's no way that's just like, I don't know, that's sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so hard to pick 3 things. I mean, I have over 1,000 games in my collection.
Right.
So many just CIB games and accessories and systems. I've got
so much
graded
bullshit,
cards.
bro. Yeah, it would be so tough, but like I'm just looking around, like, and just the thought of like some of this shit just like going away, I feel like, oh no. But like, yeah.
Dude, and after what happened, like, you know what happened like up north, like my girlfriend's family.
Yeah.
So it's like things are real.
Yeah. You gotta be safe. Be safe.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't even want to think about it. There's so much.
Let us know what 3 things you would keep from your collection. Shoot us a
Yeah.
DM on Instagram at Cards and Cartridges Podcast.
Throw it down in the comments.
And let us know what 3 things you would keep, games or cards or just collectibles in general wise.
There you go.
Love to hear it.
Take us through the last topic of
we've been firing through
video
today.
game trivia.
It's been kind of a quick episode, but I've got some video game trivia for us tonight. So I went through and I wrote down a few questions on some video game trivia. When I was researching these questions, I also wrote down my answer before I saw the answer. So we'll get to know my answers and how wrong I probably was. And you guys can also play along at home. Let us know in the comments. Let us know on Instagram how many you got right and how many you got wrong. If any surprised you, if my research was just total bullshit. All right, Ryan, let's get into it.
Here we go. What do we got for me?
What is the best-selling video game of all time?
Oh my gosh. Best-selling video game of all time. Huh. Okay, can I ask, is it one I'm gonna expect or is it like,
it's a popular game? I didn't get it right. I guessed. I don't want to tell you what I guessed because then
Okay.
they'll eliminate it from your guesses.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess Wii Sports.
I guess Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Okay.
And I guess I don't know if thinking about it, I don't know if Wii Sports would have counted because it was a pack-in game.
Okay, true.
But maybe.
Wait, if that did, no, you're right. That doesn't count. I'm gonna guess a different game.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess Tetris on the Game Boy.
Minecraft.
Fuck, dude, that similar game. Blocks involved, bro.
Yep. I guess.
That's
thinking about it now. I'm like, all right, Minecraft is right.
That makes sense. Damn.
Right.
Okay.
Let us know if you guys got that one right. Next up on the list,
wait, what'd you guess again?
I guess Smash Melee.
Smash Melee. Okay.
What video game system? What video game system sold the most systems?
PlayStation 2.
Yep. PlayStation
I knew that
2 was
one.
correct. I also got that one right.
Hell yeah.
Best-selling handheld.
Nintendo DS.
You got it right.
Let's go, dude.
I said OG Game Boy.
Cheers to that.
What game did Mario first appear in?
Ooh, Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong is correct. I also
Let's
got Donkey Kong
go,
correct.
bro.
You're
I'm
on a little
feeling
three
good
heater.
right now.
All right, here's a little bit of a difficult one.
Okay.
What system first had internal memory?
Ooh. Uh, internal memory.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Uh,
I kind of played through the system's lifestyles in my head real quick, and I was off by a system.
damn. PlayStation 1.
Saturn.
Damn, okay.
I guess the Dreamcast. And guess
Okay.
how much internal memory the Saturn had?
How much, dude?
1 megabyte.
Oh, I was gonna say 1 megabyte of internal
One
memory.
megabyte.
Interesting.
You should
Okay.
know this one. Everybody should know this one. What is the final course in all Mario Kart games?
Oh, stars.
Stars?
There's a road. It's the Rainbow Road.
Yes.
Rainbow Road.
Thank you.
I'm
I also
thinking like
got Rainbow Road.
stars. I see the stars in my head, and then I'm like trying to think. Yeah, Rainbow Road.
And what world market generates the most revenue for the video game industry?
What world market
I guess
generates?
it's the easier way to say it, what country generates the most revenue for the video game
Oh, okay,
industry?
okay. I'm gonna say China.
China is correct. I also
Let's
got
go.
China. So those are all the ones I wrote down, but I have a retro video game quiz next to me.
Let's go.
And I got this
I did pretty
in
well.
a you did what I think you got like one,
I only
two,
missed
three,
like
four,
2.
5, 6, 7. You probably got 5 out of 7.
Let's go.
You did well.
Not bad.
I got a couple, I guess, introduced in Mario Kart 64 and a staple of the series since. Oh, this is gonna give it away. Which controversial projectile targets the race leader? Yep.
Easy. I didn't even have to hear that. Controversial, dude.
That one was easy. I think that's all I really have. Besides, I'm going through these cards real quick, and some of these are kind of like game specific, so those are always difficult. Yeah, I think that's all I really had for video game trivia. Was fun.
That is fun. We got to bring that back. That's good. Maybe I'll do it next week or the week after, whatever.
Definitely. So kind of going into viewer question of the week. Every Wednesday, we ask on our Instagram story at Cards and Cartridges Podcast for a viewer question of the week. Feel free to shoot us an answer there and have the opportunity to be featured on the week's episode. This week's question is coming from Thomas Dift, and he says, is it better to buy a booster box or an ETB to find rare/grade-worthy Pokemon cards?
It's an interesting question. Booster boxes are indeed seeded with cards, or that is believed. I don't know if it's 100% proven, but with pretty good odds. Like for instance, Vivid Voltage, it was pretty much known that you were going to get 2 amazing rares per booster box, and then like maybe 1 or 2 secret rares max per booster box. And so that you were kind of like, you have a better idea with that. Whereas in ETB, it seems like those packs really aren't as consistent, in my opinion, in my experience. I feel like hits wise, booster boxes were a little bit more consistent, but you have sets that don't have booster boxes, like Champion's Path or Hidden Fates.
Do you know why they do that?
Because they're I think they're supposed to be like a little bit more special sets, and they're not exactly I don't think they're supposed to be like competitive sets. They're more like a collector's set. Whereas like you know, the battle styles and Vivid Voltage and Sun and Moon Base, they're all meant to be played.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of competitive cards in there. I don't know too much about the TCG, so I'm probably talking out my ass, but
I saw somebody selling a Battle Styles ETB for $25 plus ship the other day.
that's absurd. Yeah, Battle Styles seems to be a wash.
Yeah.
Seems to be a wash. I still want the Sleepy Tyranitar, but I'll just wait till I see it graded for like cheap. Like,
Yeah.
I'll just buy it already graded. There's gonna be tons of them, and that'll be fun.
So your answer is to go with booster
I'd
box?
say if you can get a booster box, yeah, I'd say get the booster box.
What do you think about like kind of grade worthy and protection wise? Because I know
That's
with an
the thing.
ETB, the cards are protected in kind of like the outer box. I have a Vivid Voltage booster box, and it's just 36 packs and a small thing of plastic. So if somebody drops it on its corner, you're not going to know, or if somebody just
I
handling
see what
it
you're saying.
improperly.
Yeah, maybe you'd get cleaner. It's always a gamble, but I'm pretty sure I pulled tens out of a booster
Yeah,
box.
definitely. But I guess thinking from like an outside protector
Yeah,
standpoint, an ETB
yeah,
gives you more
gives you a little bit
protection.
more. But there's also more shit to like all the dice and the tokens in the ETB. Also, like
Mm-hmm.
the ultra premium ETB or the ETB plus I got is like literally it sounds like fucking Legos. Like it's so bad. Like I feel like they can't be in good condition.
Wow.
So I don't know. I think there's stuff to be said for both.
What do you think
Um,
value
I'm
wise?
team booster box.
You're
And value wise, 100% booster boxes
and
sealed.
I meant value wise, like if you're buying to open the packs. Like what's more of a bang for your
Mm,
buck? Would you rather go with I guess on release, say ETB's 50, booster boxes 140 or whatever it is usually on
yeah.
release?
Oh, gosh, if you can only buy one,
Yeah, I mean, I
I
guess
think if you
doing
could,
simple math, I mean, 50 divided by 10 packs
it
is
probably
five.
makes more sense. Dude, it's a gamble.
But you also got to think about making your money back on it. You're trying to make back 140, which is a lot more versus 50.
I think I'd still go with the booster box. I think you have a
Mm-hmm.
better shot because like I've gotten ETBs where I've gotten like nothing, and there are
Yeah,
ETBs where the hit cards that you get are like $2, and that's what you get.
like the
And that
V's,
yeah, exactly, and stuff like that.
Champion's Path. Yeah,
Right, exactly. Champion's Path. If you ever open up Champion's Path ETB, you understand what I'm saying. And
Champion's
so
Pain.
Champion's Pain. And so I think a booster box, like I said, guaranteed, I think seeded a little bit better. You have a higher chance to get those hit cards in the booster box. I go with the booster box. It's more fun to open more packs.
Definitely.
That's my take.
And it's like it's more fun to open the packs too. And like with like the ETBs, you're paying a little bit more because you're getting the extras in it. And I don't play the TCG game, so I don't really need the dice. The
Right.
sleeves are cool to have, the book's cool to look through.
Yeah, some of the sleeves are dope.
I mean, I also think, but then you think of it from a perspective. I know he was talking about like rare / grade worthy cards, and we're kind of hitting every point. I think an ETB displays better than a booster box, though.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I like the display of an ETB better than the booster box. If you're going for like you really don't care about value, you just want something to look snazzy on the shelf, maybe
Yeah.
go an ETB.
Yeah, that's a good call. I have both, and you're probably. I mean, I like like a sealed booster box in a nice acrylic case looks pretty gas, but
Yeah.
also a sealed ETB in a nice acrylic case looks very cool. And I think you're right. Some of them have really cool art, like the Hidden Fates ETB art, so sick. Even I love the Eevee on the Shining Fates, like the Evolutions ETB is really cool. Like all good
And
stuff.
we were spoiled. I don't know, you know this. You were spoiled for a little bit opening up Champions Path ETBs. You could resell the Charizard for half the price of the ETB, the
That's
promo.
very true. Yeah, so that's a good point. Back when that was a thing, 100% going with the ETBs because I could get them where I lived at retail, and like you said, the Charizard was going for like 2025, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, simple math, I'm paying like $25 for 10 Champions Path packs. That's good.
Yeah.
And I really
Yeah,
like the
definitely.
Champions Path sleeves because they're not matte. They're like a nice, clear, crystal
Yes.
clear finish. And I don't
Wasn't the
like
new
matte.
one
Yeah,
is
the
Shining
Shining
Fates a
Fates is
matte
matte.
one?
I don't like that. Don't like the
Yeah.
matte. Don't include matte sleeves. It's just not good. Doesn't look good. I think they switched back for battle styles, so I like that. But there you go.
Good question.
That was a good question.
We kind of hit all points on that.
It was a great question. Thank you for submitting that one.
Yeah. I mean, we got to get ready for a live claim sale.
Those
are back.
Hell
Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/0gretro.
Insane, bro. I cannot wait.
I'm excited. Oh man, like we said, we record on Thursdays. We're about to hop into that. Oh, I can't wait to be back. How did it go when I was gone? I know you did kind of.
Oh yeah, we had our first live claim sale with guests to fill in, and dude, it was awesome. We got to do that more. Worked really well with Zoom. Shout out Zoom. Very easy to do. We just have people waiting in the lobby, get them in, have a little, it's cool. So we're definitely going to do that more. If you're interested in hopping on a live claim sale with us, maybe shoot us a DM, OG Retro.
Hit us up on our personals.
Hit us up on the personal Instagram if you want to slang some deals on the old Twitch. You never know. It could happen. You could be there. But thank you guys. Episode 14 in the books. We're back. Thank you for listening. As always, remember to hit the like button on YouTube, drop a follow on Apple Music Podcasts, whatever, Google Podcasts, all the things where you listen to us. Spotify, do that stuff. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your week.
See ya.